You know, we fully expected the jury to deliberate and come back guilty of murder. It's always nervous, you know, because you never know what people will do when they're back there, but we fully expected them to go through the evidence and come back with murder. Oh no, it's really, really rare. I think the last death penalty case may have been, well, I know it was Stanko, Stephen Stanko, and that was probably 4 or 5 years ago. It's not something that you do every year, every couple of years. It's rare.
And what substance does, you know, moving towards the death penalty case hold?
You know, it's one of these things that it's a little more expensive than the other cases. It's a lot more time consuming. It's something that you don't want to take lightly. So that's one of the reasons that it's so rare. But we're going to put forth some evidence to show why this case is different than all of those other cases. I mean, Judge Hyman told throughout his voir dire that any given time, any place in the state, you've got a murder trial going on. Basically, we lead off every court week with a murder trial. But, you know, this is different. I don't want to get into the details of why it's different, but we don't seek the death penalty on every person. Generally, aggravating circumstances, they're all set out by statute, but generally it deals with the status of the victim. In this case, it's a police officer. Sometimes it deals with a child victim or a very aged person. So status, and then, you know, also the status of the defendant. What's he been up to in the past? And you can prove one as the next step, and at that point it becomes death penalty eligible, which we'll have to prove that. They'll have to find that beyond a reasonable doubt, just like they did the guilt. And if they do that, then they get to decide whether it's life or death.